morning, YouTube. You're watching Outdoors with Craig, DC. We're in Pittsfield, Vermont this morning. Gonna be riding the Stockbridge trail system, VASA trail system up near Killington, Vermont, which is a ski mountain, ski resort. So let's begin our day. Yeah, so we get a picture here. Stayed overnight, Clearview Inn was a nice little spot here. It's about 15 minutes away from the actual trailhead, and that way the idea was we were gonna have to drive like 2.5 hours, get up super early, so it's around 7:30 in the morning. Like I said, we're 20 minutes away. Hopefully once we get going here, we can stop on the way somewhere, maybe get breakfast. It's a refreshing 35 degrees this morning. High's supposed to be close to 50. And yeah, the Clearview Inn had a tavern here. Originally we rented an Airbnb, but you know, unfortunately Otto from Airbnb had a water main break like 3 days before our reservation. Magically, Saturday and Sunday were booked, and he canceled our Friday reservation. Kind of a scumbag move, especially, I mean, luckily we only have a 2.5 hour drive, but you know, if we were flying in or driving 10 hours to get here, we rented this place a couple weeks in advance, and after the cancellation there was no place to go other than basically hotels, motels, and this was kind of the closest, nicest place we could find. So Otto, you're a scumbag. Warming up the truck here, gonna pull it around front, start getting loaded up, and then we will be on our way. We are here at the trailhead. Pretty wide open area. We've been here before. We only rode maybe a third of the trail, so we're gonna try and do the rest of it today. But yeah, plenty of parking. We got all our trucks, trailers, and there's still, as you can see, if there was a bigger group, we probably could have doubled up the trucks and trailers, but backing out last time was a pain with my trailer, so luckily we were able to kind of swing around and reposition ourselves. But here we go. We're about 30 minutes a ride. Thanks for tuning in, YouTube. Trails, nice fall foliage. It's pretty amazing up here. Still pretty brisk, probably 38 degrees. So my wife's on her quad, so trying to keep the speeds down so she doesn't freeze. And you know, trying to go through puddles slow so nobody gets wet, because it's going to make it for a long day. Like, here we go. Here comes a big mud puddle. If anybody gets soaked, so we are, yeah, enjoying the day so far, no issues. We'll see how it goes. So far, not bad. Trails are a little muddy now. It's warming up, probably about 40, 45. Took a little break. Then we're gonna be back out at it. Got about 11 miles in so far. So this is the one complaint with this trail. So we're VASA members. They have signs up for no 4x4s, but they have it gated. So our machines, literally you have to go around the fence. We're 64 inches and you barely fit, which is kind of, there's one spot from the previous time that you had to do this and your one wheel literally hung off a ravine, and if you screwed up you were going to topple probably 20-30 feet down the hill and wreck your machine. So it's kind of stupid that, you know, VASA makes their paid members go around, and, you know, if you're not careful you could wreck your machine just trying to go around these. And this is a 900. You can see they fit easily, but our bigger machines are tough. Try and get this on the camera. If you can see up in front, it's actually Killington Mountain, the ski slopes. My window might be in the way. Kind of can't see it now that we're down the hill. I'll try and get a shot of it later again if it clears up. So we're up on the mountain. I think my other cameras are dead, so can't really show any of this footage. But very nice trails. There was one steep rock face at one point we had to be careful of, but you can see nice trails, leaves, a little bit of mud, water, but you can't go 90 miles an hour, but it's a very enjoyable ride out here. Weather probably close to 50 now, warming up. A little bit of everything for the trails. Very nice trail system. Like I said before, the only thing I don't like out here, which I get, some of it's broken up in between class 4 roads and then actually private owned land, and they put those gates up, but it's in my mind it's a big safety hazard. Somebody eventually is going to get hurt or wreck their machines at that point. And VASA guys, if you're watching this, you need to do something, like move the poles in, put poles up that, you know, machines can fit through, instead of having a gate and having, you know, it blocked off where you have to go around. And you know, this one, the last one I showed wasn't bad. I don't think we'll get to the other spot. I'm actually trying to avoid it, but it's a matter of time before somebody gets hurt and rolls down the mountain. Trail up. We're on the back side here. We're in some creek bed, low gear, 4-wheel drive, just crawling along here, rock crawling. A little change of pace. So far nothing crazy that you couldn't get around. Welcome back, YouTube. Hopefully you enjoyed the content. So that was the VASA Trail, Stockbridge area / Killington, Vermont. No accidents, nobody broke down. As you can see, the vehicle's behind me. Not super dirty. Wasn't really sticky mud. Anything we ran through was mostly puddles, some river beds, flowing water, that type of stuff. So hopefully it won't be too much of a pain to clean these off. But this is more than likely our last ride for the year. So the VASA Pass closes for a lot of Vermont is already closed. Killington, Stockbridge area, they close the end of October. So realistically, next weekend is the last weekend that they're open as well. So don't really see us going back out. It's getting cold too, which for side-by-sides is okay, but for people on 4-wheelers, you know, you really have to bundle up. It just presents a bunch of other issues, right, as far as the cold and exposure. Temperatures get down that any lower, you know, frostbite, hypothermia, that type of stuff. So I appreciate everybody tuning in. Remember, 500 subscriber giveaway still going on. It's going to be November 6th. Make sure you post a comment per the guidelines in the entry video, and we will be picking that winner for the $100 Chemical Guys cleaning bucket. Again, thank you everybody for the support this year. You know, and again, for me, sometimes you need a break. So that was this weekend, just going out, having fun, enjoying myself, and just getting away for a little bit. A little R&R, a little mental break from everything. So you kind of have to do that sometimes. Otherwise, you're just going to burn yourself out. So try not to do a lot of side-by-side content, but it is part of my life, so I videotape it. So let me know what you guys think. Post in the comments below. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I will catch you again later.